Hi, this is Kyle from Ancora Software. I wanted to give you a really quick overview of an application that we developed around 10 years ago called Navigate. Navigate is deployed in many um, organizations around the country and the world, commercial printers, colleges, universities. There's a significant reference base, and all use it a little bit differently. It is a web-based application, so you really just have to get to a URL from any device. The pages are responsive. Once you land at a specific page, the look and feel can be designed any way that the individual organization chooses. As you can see, I'm just on a site here. What you could really focus on really any number of different categories, from general printing all the way through very customized elements, including variable data. Our variable data designer is really intended to really support anything from business cards to brochures, any number of things that could have static and variable elements. Our designer can be very static in that somebody can enter the data that they're looking to enter, or it can be very interactive as you're seeing here. I just have a one-page brochure displayed, and as you can see, there's many different elements to this brochure. These can be customized by the individual that's logging in to work on this specific project. They can do things like change the logo. They can move it around on the page if they choose. There's really any number of different elements that can be done here in this interactive designer. Subsequently, it can also be locked down. We have a very open standards architecture as it relates to other applications that you may be working with and need to integrate with our application. If you have assets that you're storing, digital assets that you're storing, and we need to bring into our application, we have a lot of integration paths, incredibly flexible from that perspective. The idea with this is that I can really type in any content, change the fonts, the size, the colors, very straightforward from that perspective. I can move the layout if necessary. I can pull from a library of images that are specific to the individual organization that I'm representing. So in the case where, let's say you're working with Coca-Cola, all the specific images related to Coca-Cola would be available to those individuals that had been pre-approved. You can also allow them to reach out and grab information. All of these rights and responsibilities can be locked down or opened up on by the individual that's logging into the site. The site comes in a B2B type instance where obviously there's username and passwords associated with it, and then there's B2C sites where you can allow folks to hit the site, use the interactive designer, upload their data, and then obviously fulfill an order with your through the digital storefront site. The idea behind the application is that you control all of the particulars associated with the site. About 99% of everything that you could think about controlling in the site is within your touch. The administrative back end allows you to look at all the orders that are coming in. These orders can be routed via workflow, so they can have exception conditions, really any number of exception conditions that you choose. The workflow is controlled from the interface. It's very straightforward. Each individual step has particular items that need to be accomplished. So if the job's over 500, it has originals that need to be approved. It can do internal and external communication. It can also interact, if needed, with other lines of business application, accounting packages, CRM packages, whatever the instance is. What I'm basically getting at is, regardless of what you're looking to accomplish, in almost all cases, Navigate can handle the particulars. If it's straightforward copying and printing work or ordering static items, all the way through complex variable data items with high levels of integration. The idea behind Navigate was we built it to be incredibly flexible. It does work off of a SQL backend, so reporting can be dynamic as well. There is pass-throughs to maybe outsourced vendors that you may work with. And then from a site management perspective, you can have as many different URLs that you choose to spin up for the different organizations that you want to work with. So you could have a Pepsi site, a Coke site, all the individual clients that you work with. When they land on those pages, they're going to see a URL that is specific to them. They're going to see look and feel that you've created for them from a site perspective. They're going to see login information that's relevant to them. They're then going to be able to see pricing that's specific to them. So on and on. Obviously, very flexible in how it's designed and laid out. And then from a management standpoint, there's a large number of things that we do on the back end by pre-flighting fonts, embedding graphics, converting it into a print-ready PDF, and a large number of other things that can't be covered in under 6 minutes, which I'm striving to accomplish here. So I'd love to have the chance to work with you further in an effort to provide a deeper overview of what's possible with the Navigate application. Thank you for your time.